Hello, welcome back to a hidden gem video. Um, One of the confusing thing about these two books are the titles and the issue number. They both issue one of Dracula Lives. I have no idea why this run was cut short after 1 year and then another run was created. For those that know the backstory of what happened, I'd love to hear it. But this came out first, and then in 1973 and then in 1974, the title launched again with this book, another issue number one. So I got so confused when I was looking to buy back issues of this magazine, because I'm just like, how come some listing show different covers? I was extremely confused. So at least now I understand it, and I have pretty much the run of both runs. But this is a hidden gem here, because often I think most people relate to this magazine when they talk about Dracula Lives. But here is issue 1, volume 2. You got the nice Gene Colan pinup, but you gotta rip the covers out for that, so not sure about that. And here's a hidden gem. Look at this beauty by Mr. Dick Giordano. I can never say the name either. Giordano. Anyhow, look at this. It's always a pleasure for me to see his work in black and white magazine, because often you think of him as someone that does a lot of inking for Neil Adams, but he's quite an accomplished artist himself, right? For those that was able to guess the artist in the other video, congratulations. I'm sure some people did. I'm shooting this video right after I just shot the guess the artist video, so I don't know the guesses yet, but I'm quite certain that many seasoned collector and eagle eyes art enthusiasts was able to make the right and correct guess. Just look at that. Sharp. Clean lines. Look at that. Beautiful panels. That's really nice right here. You know me, I put a lot of attention to landscape, because I think it's much more difficult to draw landscape, buildings, than drawing people or animals. That's the last page. The other hidden gem in this is the short story by there are other story in this magazine that's equally good. Here is a pretty good piece of art by Mr. Springer, another one of those artists that doesn't get a lot of attention. When I'm not very familiar with Frank Springer, but for sure I felt that his work in Nick Fury after he took over from Steranko was pretty good. Good enough. No way to measure up to Steranko, of course, but as you can see, another solid artist. And maybe it's me, but it seems like everybody's work look a lot better in black and white, right? Look at that. You know, it's rare. I'm sure I have talked about this before, but it's rare for me to open up a black and white magazine and not be happy with the result inside. Very rare. Very rare that I open a black and white magazine and say, oh, the artwork's not all that great. Not that case at all. This is one of those, forgotten titles that I think a lot of people don't really pay much attention to. How about this one by Pablo Marcos? My goodness, look at that. That's insane, isn't it? I'm gonna flip through that one quick. I believe that was a reprint. And here you have Gene Colan, last but not least, teaming up with Pablo. Look at that. I like it. I like, no doubt it's hard to beat Tom Palmer as far as Gene Colan, but take a look at that. I think Pablo did a pretty good job. It's not easy to ink the great Gene, the Dean. So whenever I see a different inker other than, say, Tom Palmer on Gene Colan, I pay attention to see. I look closely to see, and I think Pablo did a pretty darn good job. Check out that panel. Sweet Gene Colan action, right? And that is it, folks. Thank you for watching. Until the next video. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this last page is by Val Mayorick, one of my favorite artists as well. If you haven't seen my spotlight on him, click on the thumbnail. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.